On June 16th, 2021, Gala Games held an AMA all about Gala Games nodes. What? You didn't see it? You don't have time to watch it? Don't worry, this video will provide a brief recap of what was discussed in that AMA. Running Gala Games nodes rewards you with Gala cryptocurrency daily, and also a chance to receive NFTs from across the Gala Games network. In the future, you'll be able to earn additional cryptocurrency from the games that are on the Gala Games network. In this recap video, we'll go over when the new nodes will be released, functionality of the new nodes, a look at Linux nodes, the upcoming Gala blockchain, future node reward structure, future node workloads, new games coming to the Gala Games network, and what all of this means for you. Let's dive in. The first big question is, when will the new nodes be released? As of this video, the latest version of the Gala Games nodes is version 2.0.4. Gala Games just did the pre-release of this version last Friday, and as such, did not announce an official release date in this AMA. As of the date of this video, the new node software is only available through the download links on the Gala Games Discord server. It is pinned in the node owners channel. The new nodes are available for all of the operating systems, Windows, Mac, and Linux. You do not need to upgrade your nodes just yet. This is still in pre-release. The current official version of the node software is version 1.0.1 and is posted on the Gala Games website. So, no official release date yet, and also no official date as to when you will have to update your nodes. Since the nodes are not even officially released yet, it'll probably be quite a while before you actually need to upgrade. So, what are the functions of these new nodes? Starting with version 2.0 of the nodes, the Gala Games node software has been completely rewritten from the ground up. The main new function of the nodes is content delivery, also known as DCDN, or Decentralized Content Delivery Network, which is also sometimes referred to as IPFS, which is the protocol Gala Games is using for their DCDN. While this has been in pre-release before version 2.0, this functionality has been completely rewritten in the latest version of the nodes. In addition to content delivery, in version 2.0.4, Gala released one of the most requested features for nodes. You will now get an email when one of your nodes goes offline. This will make it much easier to make sure that your nodes are always online so that you can receive your daily Gala cryptocurrency rewards and not miss any NFT drops. Voting. While there is currently nothing active to vote on, the user interface of the voting section has been completely redone. Gala Games shared this test of the voting section of the nodes, using a vote that has already taken place. With this new design, it is much more clear that you can cast votes for all of your nodes at once by voting using just one node. This is a welcome addition, as many of you know that the previous versions of the voting UI could be rather confusing. Another cool new feature of the nodes is that in the future, nodes will update automatically. You won't need to manually download anything. All you will need to do is restart your node, and the latest node software will be up and running. This will make for a much easier node update process. So yeah, a lot of new stuff in the new nodes. In the AMA, Gala Games said that this is just the beginning and that there are many more functions coming soon. As mentioned earlier, the biggest new feature in the new nodes is content delivery. In the AMA, Gala Games went over the details of what all the numbers in the content delivery tab are and how it all works. First is network peers. This shows how many DCDN-enabled nodes that your node currently has connections to. This is not all the nodes on the network. Gala explained that this number may fluctuate wildly, and in some cases may drop by as much as half. This is because Gala is throttling the number of connections, as earlier nodes with non-throttled connections could overwhelm some routers, especially home routers that were provided by your ISP. These routers are not designed to handle so many connections. With the throttling down in the latest version of the nodes, most home routers should be able to handle the traffic. On the flip side, Gala Games stated that the nodes are not designed in such a way that you could run like 10 nodes from your house. The next section is network pins. In the AMA, Gala said that this is a representation of data that is stored locally on your nodes. They really didn't go into much more detail than that. Next, local network traffic. This is split into two sections. The one on the left is showing real time, or pretty close to real time, the network traffic that this node is using right now. The section on the right is supposed to show the total network traffic for this node. However, Gala Games stated that this feature is not quite fully functional at the moment, and they need to do some more work to dial it in. Local storage and local objects show how much content is currently being stored on your node. Local storage with the size of the content, and local objects with the number of pieces of content. So, with the new nodes doing all this work, will you get more rewards? Will you need to upgrade your VPS? We'll cover these questions later in the video. Next, Gala Games showed us the new Gala Games nodes running on Linux. While they showed off this cool looking UI, Gala also noted that this UI will only show up if you run the node directly from the command line. It will not show up if you run the node as a service. And they also noted that the Gala node install script defaults to running the node as a service. As a side note, I've not really covered Linux nodes on this channel. If you would like me to do future videos on Linux nodes, please let me know in the comments. The next major topic that Gala Games talked about in the AMA is the upcoming Gala Games blockchain. The most important thing to know here is that the Gala blockchain will not replace other blockchains such as Ethereum or Flare. Bitbender explained it like this. Think of a wagon wheel. Gala chain is the hub, and the other blockchains are the spokes connecting to the outside world. When this comes about, Gala Games nodes will definitely be a part of the Gala blockchain. Gala Games did not discuss the details of this in the AMA, only to state that nodes will definitely play a role. They explained that the reason for creating their own blockchain is to ensure the future viability of the Gala Games network. Gala Games doesn't want to have to rely on other blockchains that in the future may get bloated or slow or have huge gas fees or whatever. Think of how much the Ethereum gas fees have negatively impacted blockchain gaming and NFTs. Gala Games wants to ensure that other blockchains will not be a gating factor in the future of the Gala Games network. In addition to the Gala blockchain, they stated that some of the games on the Gala Games network could possibly have their own blockchains as well, so that the Gala blockchain doesn't get bloated. With the new nodes doing more work, what about rewards? Gala Games stressed that today the reward structure is not changing. However, it is likely to change in the future. The basic concept is that nodes that are contributing more should get more rewards. Additionally, in the future, games on the Gala Games network will each have their own coins. While the distribution of these coins may vary game to game and time to time, Bitbender stressed that nodes will always get a percentage of the game coins that are distributed. Note that none of these new reward structures has actually gone into effect. Gala Games made it clear that any future changes to the reward structure for Gala Games nodes would be subject to a vote of node owners. With the latest version of Gala Games nodes, the nodes are doing more work. The first new workload is content delivery, which we talked about earlier. However, Gala Games said that this is just the first workload. In the future, nodes will have additional workloads besides just content delivery, with the possibility of different reward structures tied to different workloads. For example, they talked about how a large game like Miranda's may need to have its own content delivery, and thus running the Miranda's DCDN may have its own reward structure to compensate node operators for the increased workload of nodes running the Miranda's DCDN. One thing that Gala Games stressed is that they want to have the nodes doing real work. Many other blockchains use a system of proof of work, or POW, where computers are doing computations that don't actually do anything. The CEO of Gala Games refers to this POW as proof of waste, and has stressed that the Gala Games network will not be doing that. The work done on the Gala Games nodes will all be useful work that contributes to the running of the network, rather than just the pointless work of some other blockchains. Gala Games is obviously all about games, and there are tons of new games in the pipeline. In the AMA, Gala Games was not able to share any new games with us, but stressed that there was a whole lot in the works that they couldn't show us just yet due to press embargoes and stuff like that. They talked about how Gala Games is currently curating the games that are proposed for the network. They don't want to have crappy games. All new games will need to be approved by a vote of the node operators. The Gala Games curation process is designed so that only the best games are even submitted to node owners for approval, and thus Gala Games expects that most proposed new games will be approved. However, Bitbender stated that if for some reason a game was not approved by a node vote, that Gala Games would look at why it was not approved and work with the developers to fix the issues before resubmitting the game for another vote. The key here is that we want quality games on the Gala Games network, not crappy games. Speaking of upgrades, someone in the AMA pointed out that Bitbender got an upgrade. The new Beard version of Bitbender is now available. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So what does all this mean for you? The important thing to note right now is that while the new version 2.0.4 nodes are currently in pre-release, there's no set official release date yet. For now, it's perfectly fine to continue running version 1.0.1 of the Gala Games nodes. You do not need to update yet. Second, the new nodes will be doing more work. As such, if you're running your nodes on a VPS, a low-end configuration may not cut it anymore. Gala Games stressed in the AMA that while they have posted machine specs for the nodes on the Gala Games website, that no specs are guaranteed. In other words, even if you're running on the specs that Gala Games suggests, there's no guarantee that your node will always work on that configuration. They also stressed that the recommended specs could change at any time. So basically, if your node is constantly crashing, then you probably need to upgrade the specs of your VPS or computer. I know, that statement from Gala Games is not very helpful. But don't worry, I've got your back. I'm testing the new Gala Games nodes on a variety of VPS configurations to determine what works best. When I started this testing, I was running nodes on the following configurations on PI VPS: number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. The number 1s kept crashing, so I'm no longer testing those. Then the number 2s started crashing as well, so I decided to stop those. All of the nodes I have running on the number 3 configuration have all been doing just fine. At this point, I've been running them for months with no crashes. The number 3 Windows VPS configuration matches the current machine specs that Gala Games has published, and this is currently the setup that I personally recommend. I've been also testing the number 4 configuration, which of course also works fine. In the future, as the nodes do more and more work, I will be carefully monitoring the nodes on the number 4 configuration to see if they are performing better than the number 3 configuration. This will become extremely important as new reward structures are put in place in the future, as of course we all want to be running our nodes in a way that maximizes our rewards. Are you running the new nodes? Have you upgraded your VPS? What do you think of the Gala Games AMA? Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.